Now, from the home of the 2004 All-Star Game, we're at beautiful Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston as ESPN welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball.
Tonight, it's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros.
This is John Miller welcoming you to our Major League Baseball telecast along with former Major Leaguer and Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, as we get ready for baseball here, what about the Rangers in this one today?
Well, it's time for a Texas-sized battle today. Both of these teams have recently made strides toward reestablishing themselves as legitimate players in this league. And they could each take one more step in the right direction in this one by laying claim to the bragging rights of the Lone Star State.
Roy Oswalt will be doing the pitching. He was a 20-game winner last year. Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Vizcaíno has it on the hop. And his throw is in time for out number one.
Here's the lineup for the Texas Rangers.
Hank Blaylock
is the big hitter hitting third in their lineup. One out, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit on a line. Everett is there as he puts it away for the out.
Here's the Astros defense. Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. And that's high and outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. This one swung on and fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch.
Well, it's tough to handle that pitch when it breaks sharply in on your hands. A lot of times you'll just pull it foul. It's very difficult to keep that ball fair.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. Two pitch on the way. Big curveball, just about had him, but now it's a full count.
Man, that's a great 2-strike pitch, but it doesn't work here. Curveball down, start.
This one will have a chance to go if it's fair. Gone! A home run!
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career, and he does it again here. Well, he doesn't want to lose him to a walk, so he grooves one, and guess what? It's bye-bye baby all over again.
As a hitter, I guess you've got to figure that you're going to see something pretty good there. But I see a lot of guys swing at bad pitches on 3-2. I think it's also where a pitcher knows his hitters. They've scouted him.
Well, you're right. I mean, I always like to swing 3-2. I always look for a fastball 3-2, but every once in a while a pitcher would change up.
That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line, and foul. Here it comes.
Well, he tried to hit the inside corner. That one just moved off the plate in. A lot of movement, though.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. This is swung on and a liner, and it's in there, base hit. And that is not in time, and he's aboard. Alfonso Soriano
gets a shot here. He's knocked in 54 runs so far this year. Last year finished with 91 RBIs.
First pitch on the way. This one's grounded near third, but foul. Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is there. He'll throw on to first, and the side is returned. The Texas Rangers get a run on the homer and take the lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers lead it 1-0. Ismael Valdez
pitching for them in this one as the starter. He recorded 14 wins last season. He's got 7 wins for the year.
First pitch, here it comes. The off-speed pitch in there for a called strike.
After 2 pitches away, that one inside keeps you honest.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. And he lays one down here. Valdez is there, and his throw gets him. One away.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Jason Lane
will be second up for them. Base is empty with one out.
First pitch to him. Swung on and lined out to right center. The throw to second.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With one out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
He didn't try to do too much with this pitch. He just went with it.
Yes, it's just too difficult to try to pull this ball. It's best to hit it to the opposite field, and that's just what he did.
Here's how the Rangers look on defense as they take the field. Runner at first, one down.
There he goes for second. Grounded to second, could be two. And he's in there easily. The throw's there, and he is out.
Jeff Bagwell is up to the plate now. Last year he hit 27 homers. He drove home 89 last year.
First pitch on the way.
Not many people can handle that fastball up and away.
The pitch.
Quick reflexes there. Allowed him to get out of the way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that's into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Lane around third, heading for the plate. And he is at home as he just does get in there to score.
This one you could dispute. It's hard to see if he got down in time, but the replay shows he got to the plate just in time.
It's hard to see with all that dust and all that excitement going on.
And every once in a while, the umpires need night vision.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch, here it comes. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to short. Young has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. After 1, and we are all tied up.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Paul Loduca
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him. He watches the curve in there for a called strike.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Swings it, lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell is right there.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Biggio into a slide as he takes one away with a great basket catch.
Biggio, as we'll see here on the replay, pulls off a terrific diving catch.
Well, John, this is an all-or-nothing type of play. This one will go for extra bases if it gets by him. That's a nice play.
Paul Loduca
steps into the batter's box. He's hitting .285 lifetime. He now has 60 career home runs.
Well, he tried to start that breaking ball at him and catch the inside corner, but it stayed inside.
The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to short. Lamb is there. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. And they don't make any noise this half inning. On now to the last half of the second, and this game is tied.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Adam Everett
is due up 2nd in the next half inning.
First pitch on the way.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Pitch on the way.
Hit in the air to left center. And that one falls in there, base hit. The throw to second.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out. Oftentimes, John, you'll hear people talk about going with the pitch. That's exactly what he did there.
Great job of getting the base hit to the opposite field.
All you kids want to be big leaguers out there? You can learn a lot from watching this guy swing the bat.
Or as Yogi said, you can learn a lot just by, forget it. You can learn a lot just by watching. Runner at first, nobody out.
Quick throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
One man on, nobody out.
First pitch to him. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Mensch glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
One on, one out.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Well, he's not afraid to pitch inside, and he gives you a pretty good example of that there. Whoa.
He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Oswalt steps to the plate for the first time in this one. 2 outs and a runner on second.
And if you listen closely, or maybe not so closely, you'll hear this crowd picking up their team. They want to break this tie.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He deals.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Astros get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave him at second. They'll go to the top of inning number 3, and we are all tied.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Michael Young
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good-looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Curveball, got him. 1 away.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Hidalgo will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to third.
John, this is a pretty good pitch to hit, and he gets good wood on it. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out.
1 out, runner at second.
First pitch on the way. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
He had movement on that changeup, and it moved down and in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up, drifting into foul territory on the left side. Lamb is there, and he has it for out number 2. Hank Blaylock
Gets a turn here. He hit 32 home runs last season. He's got a career slugging percentage of .490.
but he's back in time. First pitch, here it comes. Swings it, lines this one towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And that is not in time, and he's aboard.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere, and here he comes up with a solid base hit.
Mark Teixeira
Steps in. Last season he went deep 38 times. He's got a .520 career slugging percentage.
and a throw over to first.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch to him.
Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. Gone! A 3-run homer. A moment ago we had a tie ball game, but suddenly the 3-run homer, and now they've got the lead.
Man, what an effort by the right fielder. He gets up there, but he just can't quite pull it back in.
You know, Joe, I have a thought on this. Even if he had gotten his glove on it or knocked it back in or caught it or whatever, I think they still should have counted it as a home run for goaltending.
He tried his best.
Alfonso Soriano
Comes up to the plate now. This past season he had 20. There's a swing and a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall.
and it's off the wall. The throw to third.
John, there's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just got to bear down and get somebody out. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Nix will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. And he's on the move for third. Hit on the ground down the first base line.
He kicks, he throws.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Berkman is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Rangers break through with 3 runs here and open up a 3-run lead. And we move on now to the home half of the third. The Rangers on top, 4-1.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Lance Berkman
Is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
He bunts the ball. Valdez has got it, and he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Lane will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him. Slider in there for a called strike.
And that one just snaps right down and in. Great location.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Blaylock has it. Throw, got him, and that is one fabulous play. Berkman,
A switch hitter batting left-handed.
Man, this ballpark is really rocking. The home fans refuse to accept.
now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Teixeira has it, throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they go down quietly. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead 4-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Paul Loduca
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it.
Man, was he fooled on that pitch. Change-up. Got him swinging.
He delivers.
Well, the curveball is meant to be thrown down and away. You want him to chase it if you can, but he lays off of this one.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is up with it. Over to first for out number 1.
Qualls will be coming in to pitch. He was a 20-game winner last year.
Well, this was not the type of outing they had hoped for, but, you know, maybe the pen can come in and do a little better job.
Loduca will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Anytime the ball is breaking towards you and you hit the top of it, man, you might hit it off your shin. Be careful.
Now the 2-0 pitch. He got his 2-0 fastball and he missed it. 2-1. The 2-1 offering. 2-2 on the way.
Anytime the ball is breaking towards you and you hit the top of it, man, you might hit it off your shin. Be careful.
Here's the payoff pitch. A changeup that time, and he swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 away.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Going right through it. Strike 3.
Valdez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. He swings and misses at the splitter. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Good hard splitter, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground.
Qualls
Has it on the hop. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th.
Texas is out in front.
4-1.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. Off the plate and low. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him. He's receiving some support from the fans, even though
There's a swing and a pop-up. Young is there, and he makes the catch.
and he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
Lamb will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Hidalgo is right there, and he puts it away.
And you want to talk about settling in. 8 in a row he's retired now.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
He throws. Now a swing. That ball is really hit well, deep, going back.
And as you see, it's off the wall on a hop. Around second now, he's heading for third. The throw to the plate.
John, you never want to make the last out of the inning at third. He was able to get on his horse and get there in time.
2 outs, a runner 90 feet up.
Swung on and ripped towards second.
Boy, he chased that pitch right off the plate, John. It's hard to get your bat low enough to make good contact, but he did it there. You'll see this one headed down in the zone, but the batter manages to get some good wood on it anyway.
Yeah, some disciplined hitting there, Joe.
Sure was. You really got to be able to concentrate on the low pitches to be able to handle them.
Brad Ausmus
Comes in now. Last season he had 5 home runs. With a career slugging percentage under 400. 2 down, a runner at first.
a dive, but he's back in easily.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Valdez is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on.
And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston.
The Rangers lead 4-2.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Hank Blaylock,
A very feared hitter. He's set to bat 3rd in the inning.
took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He throws.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Bagwell is there, and his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Young will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Everett gets there in time to make the great running catch.
This baby is smoked, but the shortstop's right there to glove it.
Blaylock will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air deep down the line and right. Grounded down the first base line. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They go down quickly and quietly here. We go to the last of the 5th. Texas leads this one 4-2.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next.
Jason Lane
We'll try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
first pitch to him. Swung on and ripped towards second. Soriano on the run as he gets there in time to put it away. So he got a pitch he could handle, but unfortunately he could not get it past the second baseman. Biggio will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner to left. And it drops in for a base hit.
Well, a little 1-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch on the way.
If he wasn't able to get out of the way of that pitch, he'd be moving down the first right now.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. And that's the second out of the inning.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. Here's a recap of the strikeout. He put together quite a string of good pitches. We've got it on replay. Let's take a look.
Yeah, one after the other, and he just looks unhittable right now. Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Hit hard to second. Soriano is there to play it on the hop. He'll throw on to first, and the side is returned.
As you can see, he's trying to get him to chase a pitch that's low in the zone, and he finally manages to get him to go for it.
Yeah, that's a key out.
Certainly was, but big-time pitchers come through in tough situations like these.
The Astros pick up a hit, but leave him at second and fail to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Texas is out in front,
4-2.
And for those of you just tuning in, I want to remind you that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan, right here on ESPN. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Mark Teixeira will be swing at a ground ball to short. Oh, and it comes up on him. Lamb is there, and he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Soriano will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Runner at first.
First pitch on the way. Grounded to short. This could be 2.
To second for 1.
And 2. A double play.
And this one's got to be a candidate for SportsCenter Play of the Week, Joe.
John, they make it look easy here. I love making plays like that at second base. A ground ball double play is a boost to your team. Keeps everyone on their toes.
Nix will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
I think he'll stay awake tonight thinking about that one that got away.
Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. Change up, got him, and the side is retired.
Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot in the bench.
And they're gone in short order here. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
Texas is ahead
4-2.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him.
Well, he's not afraid to pitch inside, and he gives you a pretty good example of that there. Whoa. Well, the crowd's excited now, but they're still 2 runs behind. Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Oh, and it's off the wall. The throw to third.
John, there's a fine how do you do to start off the inning. Left one out over the plate, and he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Lamb will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Runner at second with nobody out.
First pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit in the air. Nix is in his tracks as he puts this one away. The throw to the plate.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
The man on third with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him. The throw to second.
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in, but here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time.
First pitch, here it comes. And he's in there at second.
The throw is too late here, John, and he's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
He delivers.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Nix has room out there, and he'll put it away for the out.
He doesn't miss this one by much, but he gets underneath it. It's just enough for the center fielder to glide to his left and put it away.
First pitch to him.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. From his knees, got him. What a play. The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on to the 7th inning we go. The Rangers lead it 4-3.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Paul Loduca
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Lane glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, he missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to left. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
They tried to pound the fastball in on his fist, but he really spins on it and sends the ball into left field for a base hit.
Runner at first, one down.
He's running, heading for second. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. On the first, 2 down. Hidalgo will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch to him. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly, and he's behind 2 balls, no strikes. Then he's on the move for third. And he is out at third. What a throw.
And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw him. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left.
7th inning stretch time in Houston.
Rangers on top, 4-3.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next.
Jason Lane
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Slider waved at it, missed. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
He lays off that sinker, and now it's 2-2.
Any good hitter will tell you the toughest pitch to handle is one that's breaking down and away.
Here's a swing and a bullet towards the hole, and that one falls in there, base hit. The throw to second.
Boy, John, what an AB. He makes it look easy here with this swing. But coming off the bench cold is one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball.
Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
The pitch.
Doesn't get the call on the splitter, and it's 1-1. And a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. They throw over to first, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
Quick reflexes there. Allowed him to get out of the way.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a splitter. Swung on and missed. 2-2. He's ready. The 2. Grounded to second. Could be 2.
Over to second for 1. And 2. A double play.
Now we'll get a chance to see the splitter on K-zone, John. This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training.
Lane will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up, way up there, near third base. Nunez has got it, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 hit, and nobody left on. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Rangers lead it 4-3.
The top of the order is due up next.
Hank Blaylock
will try and make some trouble for them. He's coming up 3rd in the inning.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lamb has got it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Young will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
A lot of times that fastball up and in can be the toughest pitch for anybody to hit.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. And here's a beautiful changeup for a called strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes. Fastball on the black, but he doesn't get the call. It's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here he comes. Hit in the air to left center. Everett goes over and puts it away. Laylock will stand in. He homered earlier in the game.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th. The Rangers on top, 4-3.
The 3-4-5 hitters, the big hitters, coming up.
Lance Berkman
Is due.
lined softly towards first. Teixeira is right there, and he makes the catch. Bagwell will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Well, the fans are giving him a huge ovation.
Swing and a liner to left. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Boy, he chased that pitch right off the plate, John. It's hard to get your bat low enough to make good contact, but he did it there.
First pitch, here it comes. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up into foul ground behind first. Now a throw over. Good idea, but he's back in there safely. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses down and out of the zone. 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the swings and lines this one towards the hole. The throw to first. And that is not in time, and he's aboard.
John, he's going to see that average creep up a bit. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and it comes here with 1 out.
Vizcaíno will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 1 out, runners at first and second.
He spins and throws back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, but he's back in time.
1 out, runners at first and second.
First pitch on the way.
On the way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Good downward action to that sinker, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the.
Here's the swing of a fly ball hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is at home as he just does get in there to score.
They had him played perfectly that time, and the right fielder is able to make this play without much problem.
Adam Everett comes up now. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch to him.
In order to be effective, this pitch has to be down in the zone, not up there.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Slider waved at it, missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. And he takes a splitter in there, and it's 1-2 now.
When they get it in that location, sometimes you're better off just taking.
The 1-2 pitch.
And that misses outside. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. And that's inside, and he's worked the count full.
Well, they're setting up inside, but just missed off the inside corner.
Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Mensch puts it away, and the side is retired. The Astros score a couple of runs on 2 hits, but they strand nobody. We're through 8, ninth inning coming up. The Astros on top, 5-4.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Mark Teixeira
Coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
There's a swing, and the ball hit high and deep right center. This one is way back there. Gone! A home run! And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run.
We've got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball on K-zone. He just went upstairs and clobbered this one. The pitch was up high and tight, and he met him at the summit.
Oh, man, that's 2 movies on that flight, Joe.
Soriano will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Nobody out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings, it misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Right back to the mound. Everett has it. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Nix will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
The pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it.
Mensch will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes.
When the pitch is hanging up there, you have to stay on top of it. You can't go underneath it.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Ensberg is up with it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Texas Rangers pick up a run on the home run and pull even in this one. And we move on to the last of the 9th, and we are all tied.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
He deals.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Young is there to play it on the hop. His throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single.
They've got the go-ahead runner on board to lead off the inning. Let's see if they can bring him around. Johnny beats this one out. Throw from the shortstop, not quick enough.
And it's not by much that he's able to beat that one out either. It was awfully close.
He had the speed burst at the last moment there, John.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
And he squares around and gets down the bunt. And foul. There he goes. He squares around and he gets this one down. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Biggio will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, he tried to get the outside corner, but he missed. Just barely. Smart hitter there.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he dives back safely. A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He spins and throws back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. There he goes toward third. And he's in there at third.
I like this field, John. He had a good lead off second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base stealers of all time, Joe, so if you like it, I definitely like it.
I like it.
The 3-2 pitch. Fastball, got it. 2 down.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Jason Lane
Comes up to the plate now. Last season, he hit 4 out of the park.
There's a bullet towards third. Blaylock is right there. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros get no runs on a hit, and they strand a man at third. On into extra innings we go, and we are all tied up.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Richard Hidalgo
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He kicks, he throws.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Ensberg has it.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to short. Everett is there. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Hidalgo will dig in. He's had 1 hit and 4 trips.
Man on second, 1 out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
First pitch to him. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
That's out.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now a spin and a throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Outside.
He's on top. The 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Michael Young steps in here. Last season, he had 22 4-baggers with his career slugging percentage under .440.
Well, he tried to jam him, tried to get in his kitchen, but the hitter was able to lay off.
A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. The throw to the plate.
This guy's always a threat to go, so they may need to keep him close at first. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Hank Blaylock
is the batter. He hit 32 home runs last season. He's got a career slugging percentage.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Dives, he's up with it.
And from his knees, he throws him out. What a spectacular play.
You're always taught to stay put if the ball's hit in front of you. He's dead meat at third.
Mark Teixeira
Comes in here. Last season he went deep 38 times. He's got a .520 career slugging percentage.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count when you need to get a base hit.
He delivers. Now here's a swing, and the ball hit high in the air, deep to right field. Gone! A 3-run big fly.
The catcher sets up inside, but this is a guy that can handle that pitch inside, and he puts a good swing on this one. And John, that home run brings him within one of the single-game home run record. He is just having a great night tonight. He's seeing the ball well and making good contact.
Alfonso Soriano.
Gets a shot here. This past season, he had 28 home runs. In his career, his slugging percentage is .498.
Inside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Struck him out for out number 3. Now we'll see if their offense can keep this game going.
John, he delivers a slider on this one.
Explain this one to me, Joe. It's headed right down the middle, right down Broadway, right down Market Street, and he swung and missed it.
Players sometimes have bad days, you know. It's just hard to explain. Not a good-looking swing there.
Well said.
First pitch to him. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's getting recognized now, even though his ball club is struggling here.
The pitch.
Grounded softly to short. Young has it on the hop, and he's in there easily. Underwood.
He's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here. Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
A throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2, down.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
But he's back in time. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
When it's a 3-ball count, you have to aim at the middle of the body and the middle of the plate. He threw that one down and in. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
No one out, and runners at first and second.
He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Grounded back to the mound. Here comes the runner for the plate. The throw to the plate. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily.
John, he's swinging a pretty hot bat now. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game. And it comes with nobody out.
Jose Vizcaíno
Gets a turn here. Last season, he had just 3 home runs.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Mensch is right there as he puts it away. 1 run is in.
And they get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
Adam Everett
Steps in here. Last season, he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
swing and a miss for strike 1.
Here's the pitch.
A sinker misses. 1-1. Now he's set. Here's the 1. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Hidalgo is there and he has it for out number 2.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it. And the result is an easy fly to right.
A runner at first with 2 down.
Hit in the air to left center. The Texas Rangers
Win this one in dramatic fashion.
Well, I love games like this, John. I mean, this game was exciting from the first pitch to the very last pitch. I mean, the fans got their money's worth tonight.
Mark Teixeira
Was one of the many heroes of this one at the plate, and he's our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
John, I think Teixeira is the guy, no doubt about it. He's so explosive, and he really showed why he's regarded as one of the most exciting young bats in the game. He was dynamite today.
So that's it for tonight, folks. And Joe, it's been a great night of baseball, a long night, but a very profitable night for us who enjoy the thrills of Major League Baseball. Now, for Joe Morgan, this is John Miller. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the game. Now, good night.
once again our final in 10 innings.
The Texas Rangers take this one
9-7.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Houston.